嗨，玉米面包店，超级方便。最不想面对的明天即将要来了，好烦哦，烦哦，这样完全就没有想要那个面对现实的意思。虽然啊，我是还有2回还没写，嗨4元安，但是都想说算了，我们就再写1回就好了。本来有1回是，好像是礼拜三嘛，对，礼拜3要写的。我礼拜3的时候改做其他事情，就少写1回。但是，就算了啊，所以我们现在要认真来写第9。所以我们要开始认真准备。反正暑假已经剩下最后1天了，1天过完就剩1天，然后就准备要开始我们的忙碌生活了。好惨哦！各位已经准备好要面临开工开学日了吗？猜的都对，我也希望可以猜的都对。我要写快一点，然后等一下我们有时间，我们可以再玩个游戏这样子，来让自己放轻松。而且明天要考听力耶，说实在话，我近期真的是没有什么在那个准备听力的部分。哎，林安安，打个哈欠，然后认真继续写。Telcom Corp merger with Voice Messenger Inc. Corp's merger with Voice Messenger. Huh? Telcom Corp's merger with Voice Messenger Inc.是这个 He went to Beijing by himself. People who donate more than $50 to the Children's Cancer Group will receive a compliment. Remote items that are fragile and breakable. The manager has rented specialized Granville, the Granville Heritage Museum. The Granville Heritage Museum. Builders, your ring key, please. Port. Rayman Steel is building a new warehouse. By the street. Spectrum Plains. Warehouse. Dr. German does a research paper on electronics before she retired a few years ago. Here is the office. But communicate with his state through frequent email. Nicely. So is the federal government abandoned plan to build a pipeline through Alton City due to overwhelming public. Hi, 胖延安。The correct 𝖓𝖙𝖍𝖊𝖈𝖊 here is 𝖓𝖙𝖍𝖊𝖈𝖊. The chair is they can compensate visual of bearing. Distinction will comments. Russian tennis player is confident that she can. Virgin. 我尽量写快一点，然后对完答案之后，我们就可以赶快来玩游戏了。𝖓𝖙𝖊𝖊𝖙, new release by director Ron Spellman, is a family film that is appropriate. Excursion travel agent has numerous listings for reasonable. 还晚，可以吧？考前，我现在在做那个算是最后一回的练习，然后考前休息那个玩个游戏，放松一下身心，可以的吧？ First, that article will be acquiring the Dania ring the share. As bad as neither comes. picture. 并没有好吗？我都不觉得我这次有办法可以考到800了。A good machine thoroughly inspected by custom official before entering. Oh, good. Arriving by ship. Right. 𝖓𝖌𝖘 boutique customer clothing product.我写的速度快一点，因为明天就是预设给自己70分钟写而已，所以要那个写的速度快一点。Attending the shareholders meeting. Hi, 莉莉安安。Attending the shareholders meeting. X for the president of Goodman Company by his active schedule. Attending the shareholders meeting take out the for the Goodman. Casual. Class airline anniversary just Millie points by a plane ticket. Mile age point. Ever? Offering rooms they can. 40. The unfavorable feedback Warburg University received past this year's survey show that students are generally satisfied. Because the website for workmates consulting was not updated. Several job vacancies that had already been filled. 𝖓𝖌𝖊𝖙𝖍𝖈𝖊 electronic toothbrushes are warranty for a year from the time they are purchased. Production on bring all those new of course while engineers resolve a problem with the brake system. Subtract. 𝖓𝖙𝖍𝖈𝖊 Electronics usually outsources manufacturing growing partner. The massive facilities are unable to keep up with 𝖓𝖙𝖍𝖈𝖊 usually outsourced or in cases Patrick Johnson will be reviewed. 3 other promising candidates. Eastwood County likely has of natural resources, giving it proximity growth of mountain range only. Dear Mr. Whopper, I would like to thank you for your comprehensive. To talk on creative problem solving was immediate and very enjoyable now, but for all mine. The student comprehensive attending student attendance student my student already the decision highly as they were able to gain something from sight. The time has come for us to determine which faculty members will be prompted. Faculty members will be prompted. Meg will have us check on the area for their something teaching performance and academic accomplishment before writing letters are recommendation for the board to take out their previous. Please answer all the questions as specifically forward to requisite paperwork to you later today with some instructions. This should be the making process. It's good. Vendors should arrive in 30 minutes. Open time in order to set out their stalls. It is the vendor's responsibility to stay informed. About will depend first those And the closer charge more. It is illegal to leave litter. Acceptable. All vendors should have a receptacle. Ginsburg resident. They build in town. Ginsburg resident voted on whether a sport company was concluded. Are supportive. Worthy of the project. Consideration of the result, the city approved this. One existing fitness club was shut down. Area without any functional leisure facility at all. And residents have been pushing for sports complex ever since. The plan remains prevalent. Most believe this will be highly beneficial for a wider range of people. You are invited to a launch of Ricardo's course. After 4 months of construction, we are finally ready to welcome Ricardo's course. First store in the neighborhood investing for Latin American cuisine. Our products are imported from throughout Mexico, the Caribbean, and Central and South America. You can cook favorite dishes, and big and version of this are first 50 customers get a $50 discount purchase, totaling over $200. Stop by on Sunday to meet owner Ricardo Quinton's variety of foods, including tortillas and salsa. We'll see. Multiple per coupon. What is the purpose of notice? According to notice, what should Gene user do when reporting a loss? Which a run-through gymnasium. Always do our best to ensure that you have a pleasant visit. To that end, we would like to remind members about our policy regarding personal ID with a ticket, which must be presented to free your store item. The gym provides locker in the changing room to store your possessions while you work out. However, please do not leave highly valuable items in your lockers for security reasons. Rent-free gymnasium is not responsible for the loss of any items in the locker. You may leave valuable with our front desk staff, who will put them in the safety deposit box. Should you lose any belongings during your visit, please notify your staff member at the front desk. You may use it to see if anyone has turned your item into a lost and found. Thank you for your cooperation in this matter and speak to one of our helpful employees if you have any question or concern. Sorry. There it is. Do when reporting a loss. At 8:53 a.m., does Miss Chan most likely when she writes, "I wish I could." What will Mr. McKay? Hi Brenda, what time are you supposed to have your yearly health checkup tomorrow? At 3:30 in the evening. Mine is at 1. Yeah, and I was wondering if you could possibly switch with me. I got a lunch meeting and it'd be a big fight. I wish I could, but I have to go. But I have to go to the plane. Get some for supervisor about the. Could you reschedule? I guess I will have to do that in other phone. What is the problem with Miss Patton's order? What is not an option suggested by Mr. Compton? Dear Miss Patton, thank you for your order. We have three of the 4 pieces you ordered available for immediate shipment. Unfortunately, the cookie jar you selected is out of stock due to its popularity. You have 3 options on how to proceed. You can cancel the cookie jar and get a refund for it. Alternatively, you can choose another item that is in stock instead, or wait until the item is available to ship in approximately 3 weeks. Please reply to this email to let me know which option you prefer. I can go ahead and ship the other items now, but should you decide to wait for the out of stock item, I can hold off and send everything together. The way you will avoid an extra delivery charge. Sincerely. Price reduction available now. Delay a shipment, replacing a selection, cancel a stick item, returning it. What is not a test arranged for training? I will the second rehearsal. It's a production meeting address 𝖓𝖔𝖙𝖊𝖈. Reviewing alternation to a script, discussing of production course, auditioning main character, a short sequence. Production meeting address 𝖓𝖔𝖙𝖊𝖈. Consult with scriptwriter 𝖔𝖍𝖈. Midway production designed to approve wardrobe change. And first rehearsal with first opening sequence with curve of photography. Your final draft to screenplay with rehearsal with actor. What can be inferred about the Gordon Institute? what type of exercise do most survey participants does the stand survey indicate about which the opposition mark? The rest of 𝖙𝖊𝖌𝖘 do not work out at all. Gordon Institute published study on American eating and exercise habit. As the last survey conducted a decade ago, the Gordon Institute found that many Americans were not as active as they should be and often ate excessively. Now, the Atlanta-based non-profit organization has released a comprehensive result of a new survey on the same topic. According to a survey, 45% of Americans exercise constantly for 30 minutes a day or more. In addition, 25% exercise 3 times a week for 30 minutes a day or more, and a further 10% exercise at least 30 minutes every day of a week. Of the Americans who do exercise, 65% say they go. 65% say they jog slowly, 25% say they lift weights, and the remaining 10% say they walk long distance and perform on other activities. About 40% of these girls say they don't make any effort to regulate their food intake, while about 60% say they try to eat healthily at least some of the time. This result makes an interesting comparison to a similar survey the Gordon Institute published 20 years ago. In the survey, only 23% of Americans say they exercise at least once. Furthermore, the percentage of those monitoring their food intake and endeavoring to make smart food choices has risen 11%. Let's produce advises the government on medical. What type of exercise do most survey participants prefer? Dancing, weight training, running at a still plate. What does the most recent survey indicate about America? Most of their spare time action. What is true as super ticket? What date will a school group get a performance? What are ticket sellers required to do? Answer: date range. Your result, click on event name for more detail. The Varsity Symphony Orchestra. Stars of country music featuring Steve Ballos on the Howling Coyote Band. Holly Hammond, the Wandering Noise Man. Super ticket. If you have any problem with your transaction or ticket and would like your back, it is necessary to contact us within 30 days of purchase. Our email address It's the best place to put and sell tickets. Buy and sell tickets. We have the widest selection offer with ticket listed at prices well below original cost. Make a phone call. Fill in. What is indicated about 𝖓𝖌𝖘 Hotel? What did Mr. Gould have difficulty with? What is not mentioned about Mr. Thank you for visiting our business center here at the 𝖓𝖌𝖘 Hotel Chicago. We hope you find our service and facilities satisfactory and that our stay assists you with all your needs. To help us improve the quality of our service, kindly ask all guests to take a few moments to fill out this short questionnaire. When it is complete, simply hand it to a business center employee. Those doing so will be entitled to take advantage free of charge of the business center facility and any 𝖓𝖌𝖘 Hotel upon their next visit. What was the purpose of your visit to Chicago? Business meeting with some clients. What is in 𝖓𝖌𝖘 Hotel? Charge of they ask. Take a few moments for this short questionnaire. Please hand. And different. Granted optimism, consider introducing a new service. Personally, many of considering introducing. Adding 𝖓𝖌𝖘 Hotel upon their name. Adding. 嗨，蓝安安，考试加油哦，谢谢。Bringing out a few contract model conference call. Once it is complete, simply hand it to a business center employee. Those doing so will be entitled to take advantage free of charge of the business center. Any 𝖓𝖌𝖘 Hotel upon their next visit. Next nights. Rest. Spring sheet. Printer you have now doesn't work very well. Print it slowly and sometimes stop together. Purchasing a new one. No function device. Occupy meeting for internet connection. What is not mentioned about Mr. Gould? He traveled to Chicago. He was pleased with a member. Printing out some document. Accommodated the hotel. What is stated about lot defense? What is like about Mr. Martin? What is Lucy as Mr. Martin promoted his uncle. Theory Martin used to be among us known and rose among artists. Last album, lot of fun. The Parisian has sold more than 1 million copies. You'll listed at the top of music chart after being there for. In addition, he was scheduled to contribute the albums of several award-winning vocalists. And 3 years ago, while skiing a holiday in Colorado, broke his left arm. So all scheduled interference and had to his impending world tour. Fans followed his progress as he still like he had given up playing altogether for. Hi, Shayanan. Now, back to my open Normandy will be rigged. Yes, rigged. They and turn to the battle. The mental peace, operating hard rock, the popular music for the news. To the recordings. The best. Wait. How has Mr. promoted his我现在45分钟，对，虽然说不是准啊，但我现在45分钟已经写了71题，就今天写的速度。Please Miss Walker asked at 4:50, what does Miss Walker just want? What does Mr. Walker? Andrew. Ravensco is growing faster than we could ever have imagined, and although we receive resumes all the time, the majority of applicants do not seem appropriate for our needs. I agree, we need to focus on recruiting talented people who already have experience. We participated in job fairs in the past. The problem is that most people at those sorts of events are fresh graduates. To attract potential candidates, we need to get the word out that we are hiring and offering a competitive compensation package. Does anyone have any ideas? Well, I suppose we could actively browse profile on employment website and directly contact people who meet all our criteria. I like the idea of reaching out to specific candidates who we would want to work for us. They're just one thing. I think corresponding back and forth with each of them could take time. There is they should have learning conditions. We can hold an open hour either here at headquarters or at the Canton branch owned by people we're interested in hiring. They can get a chance to see our office, meet the stick, and about some of the project we're working on. Sounds like a really good idea. Would help with the screening process. Those who respond showed us the January interview. Take it. There's just one. More correct ideas. Personnel. And about big. Rinsing. Extra work has been paid to age. Alice and Luke, I'd like you start make a list of names. Work on organizing the house once.最后的25 casually about what each speaker will talk about. Which speaker will talk about the clothing of what is mentioned about the royal Horton out I will Miss Christie for the ring. Where will Miss Christie? Including a diamond gatherer regarding his from conversation lunch conversation Hitler in the Roman Empire was supposed to meet was the Potem 难念了美索不达米亚clothing of ancient culture, clothing of how the pyramid were built, temple in ancient Greece, classic Greece. Up here, you read at the Stonehenge. Royal suburbs, Wolverine. I know. Refreshment. Out in the hosting morning one. Dear Madam or Sir, I'm scheduled to attend your conference at Royal Horton. However, due to the timing of my bus from Atlanta, I will be unable to arrive at the venue until around 10 a.m. after the registration period has also cleared. Could you let me know if there is any way I can still register when I arrive? I would also like to mention that I'm vegetarian and will be taken into account of the things you're working this matter. And dining halls occupied for another event. Why will Miss Christie enter the room? Where will Miss Christie? Option for the special dietary it will be available, but only in conference room. Please inform us ahead of time. That's requirement. Conference room. What is the main topic of the article? What is two wheels? What have restaurant? What is indicated above? Head routes. Shine the way forward for cyclists. I think it was the first developed global position system technology, or GPS is more commonly now, has been focused on finding more efficient and secure way to direct driver to their destination. The average GPS developer is able to tell anyone in the vehicle the quickest and most efficient route from point A to point B, but it is unable to provide cyclists or pedestrians the same information. New mobile application called Paris, founded by the Cycling Association 2 Wheels, aim to change all that. Developers from 𝖓𝖔𝖍𝖊𝖈𝖊 software have used GPS technology to create maps that display less congested routes for safer and more pleasant riding experience. Wheels designed to make bad routes building to more code. The wheels has also provided restraint, better understand virtual 2 wheels that were very pleased with the new project and got the first version to be launched before the end of the month. We are working with future versions that will provide cyclists with their option, taking the most scenic routes. Our routes is downloadable for a cost of $4.99, which give users access for a period of 1 year. Fitness Brady Fitness searchable scene. What is a goodbye your developer? Cycling Association. What has Miss I recently downloaded your girl's mobile application and want to mention any issue I encountered. I tried to use it and find my way around Providence. I just moved here last month for a job, so I'm still unfamiliar with this area. Well, I found that the app successfully got me down some quiet, pleasant street. It also once suggested that I take a much longer route than necessary. I followed the suggested route. I later calculated that it took me over 40 minutes longer than most direct route would have. I appreciate that the application is primarily designed for bicycles. I still feel that this flow needs to be addressed to make the software more useful. With this day, I would like to application for quality of process this airport. or mostly. Could be true. Ah, 不对哦。Let me just. To find my way around. Just moved here last month. It's still unfamiliar. Got me down some quiet, pleasant street. Just presently done. Delete the mobile button.没有写，他没有写他做什么事情。麻烦的书来了。What's not true about shelter media? What experts should high-end dial to inquire about discount rates and customer on their website? What does hope indicate about lawyers' gaps? How much does spend? Shelter media community news. Shelter media cares about Birmingham, Alabama. That's why the monthly newsletter we produce is sent exclusively to residents of this community. If you are an entrepreneur in this area who would like to join the network or the diverse local enterprises, there is a surplusing and advertisement in our publication. Doing so will not only help your business gain exposure, but also entitle you to free advertising at many events we hold, such as annual Birmingham community picnic and the parade and the biannual new semester career fair. Guys, allow business to purchase from paid the insert as well. We're increasing a long-term contrast. Both methods pay by credit card or debit card, cash or check card. Later each. What or should counting rates. Entity sales, advertising sales. Layout. 8、20、30. Distribution. Awesome. 30个 fire about discounted rate.嗨，13N，还在努力的作答中。我不知道。会的，我会好好努力的。我还剩几题，等下就可以来对答案了。About lowest, a compliant report regarding the advertisement later over the course of a reach more local client based on the number of service later again. 55 per 8, but I think 30 to 6. There's early so the small price which and cheaper. Go to for the country. Early we should get our this is the this is business. Go. Standing advertisement. Okay. I think we should out a new. would be difficult to fit all the Lake.最后10题。What is not true about the trade through Sahara? According to the online form, what are travelers required to do? That's about Mr. Turner. What aspect of the was Mr. Destiny Turner or Borderland Tours. Borderland Tour over extraordinary travel adventure they are few dare to unpack. This winter between December 1st and February 28th. We're offering a 30-day trade through the Sahara at 20% of our regular rate. This is the trek through one of the harshest but most scenic landscape on Earth. The roads go through for northern African countries, Morocco, Western Sahara, Mauritania, and Mali. You can read about each country in more detail by clicking here. You will require to provide a certificate of health signed by your medical provider, proving that you are physically sound and capable of completing the trip. Otherwise, you won't be permitted to go. To this end, at these three at least 3 countries. Course year-round schedule. The traveler required to the payment providing visas. Willing to go alone with Oliver, the rest of my crew, despite all the I recently got back from Portland for 30 days. First, I cooked with some we were going to eat. It's been excited to try a friend we found it. Just not anywhere for very long. Before coming, eating most of the meat. Rapid. Anyway, the journey started. Go through the desert. It's the ocean. There, we crossed the border into other country. Following the train, we're joining a caravan in Tagent, 30 caravan. So that's we. It wasn't my first. Had some breathtaking. satisfied. Urban. Autumn leaf open new hotel. What is indicated about autumn leaf new hotel? What does Mr. Speed about the art? It suggests the word Seattle in paragraph 2, line 1. Announced plans to open a second branch in Buenos Aires. Near the free elderly public relation director Angelos will be more like a temporary apartment building for business visit the city. There's a lot of demand from visitors who need to stay in Buenos Aires for long periods of time, but don't wish to spend a fortune on visitor. On a full service hotel, he said he wanted us to larger units within areas so that guests can prepare their own meal. Though the new hotel would not house a restaurant or offer room service like a membrane in rate. 24-hour cafe, ground floor, housekeeping. Wake up, satisfied. Satisfied, but that are the brains from your serve very well. Article for your race. Mr. Oldman, thank you for writing the article about our hotel's change expansion. Appreciate the publicity. However, there were a couple of the article mentioned the booking for the new hotel can already be made from been receiving inquiry from your article about this, but your information is accurate. We start accepting reservations several weeks before our open date, which hasn't been established yet. Your article specified the hotel would like, but we are actually planning for some later than that. Sorry for you public training correction. Could be Rebecca. Apologize. By interview, Frank Osmond have spoken to supervisor and we will print retraction. So I would print. Busy. 啊，刚好时间差不多，就来对答案吧。 吧，这答案我这次比较好一点。好啦，我觉得我在70分钟内写完。哎，这不知道。AC对完再看出，OK， 这不对，C。D 就是 C， D 注 A， 下一个哦，指引哦。对，注。C 对 D B 注有 D B B 61 A B A C A66 B 注 B C 注 A C A C 哦。E A advertising啊，没有写啦，我就根本没看。Originated， 哦，它最雏形。哎，看一下，哎，这次好像错比较少哎。2、3、3题。哎呀，滑到。6、7、8、9、10、 这次100题错11题，89，哦，440哎，哦，440，哎，可以哎，我觉得这一回写的很可以，140错11题。好像是目前我写到最高的一次。好，所以呢，为了要奖励我们自己，一下自己，所以来玩一下游戏吧。好，还是我干脆重开一个好了，开一个待机室。那我觉得现在应该也没人在吧？重开一个待机室。还要做封面图，所以沿用一下，然后读书后的解压时间。下个10点半，我们等一下准备来切一下。等下切换一下那个切换一下那个待机。不对，应该说我们等下换一下我们的直播间，换一下玩那个游戏的部分。好，我先迅速的关台一下，然后等下就先这样过去。等下我们就一起玩游戏，太棒了！希望明天这样子写可以写的像现在这样这么的好。